Let's continue with the questions. Arrange the following in the decreasing order of their pKb values. Aniline is greater than, it is least basic, so its pKb value will be highest. Second one is C6H5NHCH3, its pKb value will be lower than the aniline. Ethylamine will be even lower, and C2H5 twice NH will have lowest because it is strongest base. Next we want increasing order of basic strength. Increasing order of basic strength, aniline is least. Then we have N and dimethylaniline because methyl group is electron releasing. Then we have primary amine in which CH3 group is electron releasing. Diethylamine, there are two ethyl groups which are electron releasing, so this is most basic. Next question, increasing order of basic strength of aniline, para-nitroaniline, para-toluidine. Para-nitroaniline will be least basic because nitro group is electron withdrawing. Then will be aniline. Para-toluidine will be most basic because methyl group is electron releasing. Out of aniline, N-methylanilene and benzylamine, aniline will be least, and then we will have N-methylanilene and benzylamine will be most basic among these. Next question, in decreasing order of basic strength in gaseous phase. Remember, gaseous phase, tertiary amines are most basic because electron density on nitrogen is maximum. Here protonation does not take place. So tertiary amine is most basic, only inductive effect plays the role. Diethylamine is more basic than ethylamine because electron releasing groups are more, and ethylamine is more basic than ammonia in gaseous phase. So in gaseous phase only inductive effect is acting. So greater the number of alkyl groups, more will be electron density on nitrogen, more will be basic character. Now we want to arrange them in the increasing order of boiling point. Secondary amines will have lower boiling point than primary amine because extent of hydrogen bonding is less. Alcohol will have higher boiling point than amines because extent of hydrogen bonding is more, and strength of hydrogen bonding is also more because oxygen is more electronegative than nitrogen. Order of solubility, aniline will be least soluble and diethylamine will be less soluble than primary amine because ethylamine can form hydrogen bond with water to maximum extent. Ethylamine will form to less extent. In aniline, hydrocarbon part is more, that's why solubility is less. How will you convert ethanoic acid to methenamine? That is, we want to decrease the carbon atom. Best method is first get amide, then add bromine and KOH. So acetic acid, first we are getting amide by heating with ammonia, then we are adding Hoffman bromamide reaction, we get methylamine K2CO3 plus 2 KBr plus 2 water. Next conversion, hexane nitrile to 1-aminopentane. Here also first we convert them into acid or amide and then use Hoffman bromamide reaction. Hexane nitrile we are hydrolyzing in the presence of OH ion and hydrogen peroxide, we have got hexenamide. Hexenamide, if treated with bromine and NaOH or KOH, we get 1-aminopropentane, that is one carbon atom becomes less. Methanol to ethanoic acid means we want to increase the carbon atom, go by a cyanide. For cyanide we need chloride. For chloride we can convert from alcohol. And once you get cyanide, hydrolyze it, you will get higher carboxylic acid. Let's see the method. Methyl alcohol react with PCl5 to give methyl chloride. With KCN we get methyl cyanide, which on hydrolysis gives ethanoic acid. Ethanamine to methanamine, you want to decrease the carbon atom, go via amide. First get acid. Before acid you have to get alcohol. After getting amide use Br2 and KOH. Ethanamine reacts with HNO2 to give ethanol. On oxidation gives acetic acid. With ammonia we get amide. With Br2 and KOH we will get lower amine, that is containing one carbon atom less. Ethanoic acid to propanoic acid, we want to upgrade, that is we want to increase the carbon atom, go via cyanide. Before cyanide we need halide. Before halide we need alcohol. And once you get cyanide, hydrolyze to get higher carboxylic acid. Ethanoic acid on reduction gives alcohol. Alcohol with PCl5 gives alkyl halide. With KCN we get cyanide. On hydrolysis we get propanoic acid. Methanamine to ethanamine, we want to increase the carbon atom. We go via cyanide. First get alcohol. Alcohol to alkyl halide to cyanide. Reduction will give ethanamine. Methylamine with HNO2 gives methyl alcohol when you use HNO2 in excess. With PCl5, you will get chloromethane. With cyanide, you get ethane nitrile. With reduction, with sodium and alcohol, you get ethanamine. Nitromethane to diethylamine, first reduce, you will get methylamine treated with alkyl halide to get dimethylamine. Nitromethane is reduced with tin and HCl to get CH3NH2. With 2 moles, 1 mole of methyl chloride, we get dimethylamine. Propanoic acid to ethanoic acid, we want to decrease. For decreasing, we use via amide Hoffman bromide reaction. Propanoic acid is heated with ammonia to get amide. With Br2 and KOH, we get ethylamine or ethanamine. With HNO2, we will get ethyl alcohol, which on oxidation will give ethanoic acid. Describe a method for identification of primary, secondary, and tertiary amine. Also write the chemical equations of the reactions involved. Adds Hinsberg reagent. Primary amine will lose HCl, forming N-alkyl sulfonamide, which is soluble in KOH because it forms a salt which dissolves in KOH. After getting the salt, it is soluble in water, so we say it is soluble in KOH. Benzene sulfonyl chloride will react with secondary amine to form N-dialkyl benzene sulfonamide, which is insoluble in KOH. Tertiary amines do not react with Hinsberg reagent. Write short note on carbylamine reaction, diazotization, Hoffman bromide reaction, coupling reaction, ammonolysis, acetylation, Gabriel thalamide synthesis. Let's take one at a time. Carbylamine reaction, primary amine reacts with chloroform and KOH. We get offensive smelling isocyanide plus KCl plus water. Diazotization, when aniline is reacted with NaNO2 and HCl at 0 to 5 degrees centigrade, benzene diazonium chloride is formed. Aniline reacts with NaNO2, HCl, 0 to 5 degrees centigrade, we get benzene diazonium chloride plus NaCl plus 2 water. Hoffman bromide reaction. When amide reacts with bromine and KOH or NaOH to form lower amines, it is called Hoffman bromide reaction. Acetamide reacts with bromine and KOH to give methylamine plus 2 KBr plus K2CO3 plus 2 water. In coupling reaction, benzene diazonium chloride reacts with aniline or phenol. HCl is lost. We get para-aminoazobenzene, which is orange colored dye. Ammonolysis, when alkyl halide react with ammonia, amines are formed. C2H5Cl plus ammonia gives you C2H5NH2 plus HCl. Acetylation, when aniline reacts with CH3COCl, in presence of NaOH, we get N-phenylacetamide plus HCl. This is called acetylation. Gabriel thalamide synthesis, thalamide when reacts with alcoholic KOH, we get potassium thalamide. With C2H5Br, we get N-ethyl thalamide. On hydrolysis, we give phthalic acid. We get phthalic acid and ethylamine. Pure primary amine can be obtained by this method.